That's the old.
So that was Easy. That's going to be the
Not
first
so easy.
single off of your 8th album.
Yes.
Wow. Is there a date? I've been trying to computer hack, try to get this information. I couldn't find anything. Do you have a release date for that new album? Are you still working?
I don't know. It's supposed to be out in September, but then I hear it might actually get moved up because the single's doing pretty well.
There it is. Thanks to you guys. You have a 21 city tour that starts this Friday, right?
I don't know.
You don't? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
I go where they tell me.
Yes, you have a 21 city tour coming up.
No,
so.
we have a 21 city tour. Yeah.
I hope you've kissed the kids. I hope so.
Oh, the kids go with me, which is why I'm sick.
There you go. That's even better. Like you, I kind of made the switch from those other formats. What do you like best about the country music genre?
Well, there are several things. I moved to Nashville after I had breast cancer, going on 8 years. And the thing that I love about the country genre, which I do associate with Nashville, is that about probably 4 or 5 years ago, I went to the CMAs. Mm-hmm. And I just couldn't believe how connected everybody was in that community, how nice everybody was, and that the musicians that play with the artists all know each other, and they all know the artists, and the artists treat the musicians as artists, and everybody in the town is a great songwriter, and I'm just learning all the time. I write with great writers down there, and I'm learning. My craft is getting better. The people there are nice. It's like a community. You know, my kids are growing up with kids whose parents are songwriters or artists. We go to church together. We do each other's philanthropies together, and it's just a very tight-knit community, and that's one of the things I love about it the most.
Nice. And then what is the hardest part about your job that no one knows?
Wow. The hardest part? Well, I'm a single mom, and I'm a working mom, and so, anybody that is a single working mom knows the pitfalls of that or the challenges. So I would say that my job is great because I get to tuck my kids in every night. I go to work after they go to bed, which is a little bit suspect when you think about it. When they get older, I'll have to explain some things. But I think what's challenging for me is that I have to figure out how to balance being at home, because right now I can take my kids out there 2.5 and 5.5, but next year when they start, my 5.5 goes to real school, kindergarten. It's just trying to figure out a way to do it all and not miss my kids. So
that's good. And then another question: what do you think is the key to staying relevant in the music industry long term?
Well, you just have to know the right people to sleep with, I think.
Wow.
It changes every year, so it's, they get younger, you get older, and so. Wow. No, I'm kidding.
Speaking of relevance, I just want to know this. I just want to get your honest opinion. Do you think Justin Bieber will be relevant in 2025?
I hope so. God, really? I hope so.
Okay.
Now, well, here's the thing. I look at him and people like Miley Cyrus, who, I love Miley. I think she is unique and she has an unbelievable voice, and she should be around. And I hope that when you start that young, we've seen a lot of people implode because of celebrity. And when I started, there was nothing like that. Sure. The tabloids didn't take pictures of kids. They didn't follow you around. There was no celebrity engine per se, where you have to constantly be massaging the celebrity muscle in order to get, to sell your records. It's just a different thing. And I can imagine being 18, 19, 20 and trying to hold that and trying to keep some sanity. And I know I couldn't do it. There'd be no way. Gotcha. And I'm older now, and I was, by the time I made it, I was already a fully realized adult. So when you're a kid and all that notoriety is on you and Ferraris. That pressure and Ferraris and, so I hope he's around because I think he's really talented.
Where were you the very first time you heard one of your songs on the radio?
Well, I was living in LA and I was driving a rental car because my car broke down. And I was driving through Beverly Hills, which already is a little bit weird when you don't have any money and you're just like surrounded by all this decadence and this wealth. And I was driving a rental car, and Leaving Las Vegas came on the radio, and I rolled down the windows. That's me! And they're just looking at me like, what? Who are you?
They're like honking
it was
at you.
A surreal moment. There were no cell phones. I couldn't call anybody. So,
and then just a couple more questions, real quick. That was a great story. If you could end 2 of the world's problems, which ones would you choose?
Oh my gosh! First, I would heal the environment, because if our environment is effed, we are all going down with it. That's true. That's the first thing I do. And then, well, you know, who doesn't want peace on earth?
That's true.
So I guess the two of them probably go hand in hand.
There it is. All right, we'll let
There it is.
Sheryl Crow get back at it. Thank you very much.
That's
you guys
like
are
that's
awesome.
like a pageant question. I'd really like to be Miss USA and heal the world, and so.